Hi guys, Alex here from Drayton's. Here we've got an Audi A4 2-litre TDI Ultra Sport S Tronic, finished in scuba blue metallic paint. All the wheels and tyres are in very good condition. These are 17-inch 5-spoke Y design alloys. At the back you do get a nice large boot, as with all A4s. And those back seats will go down if you need any extra space in there, but there is a really good amount of space, especially with the side areas there as well. Just gives you a bit of extra width for longer items. This car's got MOT until the 27th of the 5th 2022 and will come with a full Audi dealership history. Sport, we have a leather and Alcantara interior. So you've got leather on the side bolsters, Alcantara in the centre. That is all the way around as well. Usually in Sports it's just a cloth interior, but it's really nice to have these sportier seats. Very similar to the S-Line seats, just without the branding on the back here. You also get Alcantara door inserts and this nice aluminium effect as well. At the front you have your rev counter on left, speedo on the right, and you've got your digital screens in the centre. So you've got your date and time, you've also got a digital speedo on there, and then you've got things such as your consumption, range and your memories as well. So your average speed and average consumption as well. Then you have your media tab, so it's currently on radio, so you can scroll through all the radio stations without having to go through the main menu itself. Then you've got your mobile tab, and you've got your sat nav as well, so when you set a destination, your next direction will come up on that screen there and tell you where you're going, again, so you don't have to have it on the main screen. Speaking of the main screen, we have Audi smartphones, that is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can have your own phone screen on the screen in the car. If you prefer just to have your calls and your music coming through, then you can do that just via Bluetooth as well, just on there, and on the media tab as well. You also have your car settings, so you've got Audi Drive Select, various different driving modes to suit your driving style or the current situation. So you've got efficiency mode, which is great for the motorway, it saves a lot of fuel. Comfort, auto and dynamic, so comfort's best for around town. It slackens the steering a bit and slows the throttle response, so it makes crawling around town a bit easier, and it gives that added manoeuvrability. Auto, the car will judge what it thinks it should be doing and adapt to that environment. And dynamic is your sportier setting, so you've got heavier steering and a sharper throttle response, give you a more sporty feel through the steering and through the car itself. And then you have your individual settings, so you've got engine and gearbox and steering, so they're currently set to dynamic and comfort, so you've got the sharper throttle response, but then the nice light manoeuvrable steering as well. On here you also have your driver assist settings, so you can change the volume and tone of your parking sensors, things like that. Also get your servicing and checks and an electric oil level monitor as well. So instead of a traditional dipstick, you do get it on the system as well. It is really accurate, which is always nice. You have your DAB, FM, AM radio. As I said, you've got media as well. That's Bluetooth, aux, USB, and there is a CD player in the glove box as well. You also get colour sat nav. The Audi sat nav system is very easy to use and up to date. But like I said, you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on there, so if you do prefer Waze or Google Maps, which I personally prefer Waze, then you can use that as an option. But if not, the Audi sat nav system is really easy to use and efficient as well. Down here we have a 3-zone aircon system, so you can sync both sides up as they are now, so when you change the driver, the passenger and the rear will also change as well. Then you can have it on 3-zone, so each one will be a different temperature, which is more likely what you're probably going to be doing if you've got passengers. And then you can set the rear from here as well, so you can either warm it or cool it if someone's going to be in the back. We have your drive select shortcut, so the drive select modes that I showed you a second ago, you can cycle through those just by pressing this button rather than going through the main menu. You got your engine start stop, stability control, and you have front and rear parking sensors with the selective display as well. So that will come on automatically when you put the car into reverse, or when you're going at very low speeds, such as in crawling traffic. If anything gets close, that will flash up. but you can turn it off on and off as I've just done with the button there. You have a push button start as well, and then these are all your controls for the main infotainment system. So you've got a swivel wheel and you've got your shortcut buttons there. You also have 8 different presets you can have, so you can have those for radio or contacts as well. So if you've got your phone Bluetoothed up, you could put mum on 3 and dad on 4. Press that and it'll ring whoever's preset or whatever radio station's preset. Have an Estronic Gearbox, so you've got standard drive mode and a sportier setup. So the sportier gearbox will optimise it for performance, so it keeps the power in the best power band it can for best performance. So it'll change gear at slightly different times, and you also get an electronic parking brake as well. On the steering wheel we have your controls for the screen, so your mode button just switches the tabs there, and then you've got this little scroller as well, just to scroll through all the other menus as well. Like when you're on sat nav, you do have a lower menu as well, so you can keep track of your fuel range or whatever you prefer. You also get flappy paddles if you prefer a manual style of driving. Also gives it again a sportier feel. You also get a cruise control with a speed limiter just on the top there. If you're doing a lot of motorway driving, the cruise control is very, very handy. And then you have automatic lights and heated and electrically folding wing mirrors as well. All in all, very, very nice car. Show you the back as well. So we've got the Alcantara and the leather as well, continue to the back, including in the doors. You've still got that aluminium, and then that's your temperature control for the rear as well. You also get a centre armrest and through loading for longer items in there as well. Scuba blue paint really stands out, especially in the sun. It bounces off it, a little metallic flecks in it, really make it pop. It will come with 6 months gold cover warranty, which can be extended for as little as £199 for an extra 6 months. We also have a range of finance options available, so if finance is something you're looking for, then we can help you out with that as well. If you need any more information on this particular car or any of the other cars we have in stock, please go to draytons.co.uk. Thank you.